Let me tell you a quick story. In the early 1900s, two groups were trying to build the first airplane. You had the Wright brothers, and you had their competitor, Samuel Pierpont Langley. Langley had the money, government funding, the best engineers, a massive engine. His strategy? If we build a powerful enough engine, we'll blast the plane off the ground. And once in the air, it'll figure itself out. Spoiler alert, it didn't. It crashed. Publicly, repeatedly. Meanwhile, the Wright brothers, no funding, no fancy lab, just a bicycle shop. And instead of focusing on power, they focused on balance, control, stability, lift, engine second. And in 2026, most people start businesses like Langley. They throw money at it, buy all the software, overbuild the brand, massive engine, and then they crash. Let me show you how to build your bookkeeping business like the Wright brothers. If we haven't met before, my name's Jared Myers. I own Wasatch Bookkeeping. And if you like simple breakdowns that actually make you money, hit the like and subscribe buttons, and let's jump in. Part 1, the airplane mistake. Most people think starting a bookkeeping business requires big upfront investment, certifications everywhere, complex tech stacks, fancy branding. Those kinds of things, that's the big engine strategy. If I just build enough infrastructure, success will happen. No. Power doesn't fix imbalance. In 2025, I started my bookkeeping business for $20. That was my domain. That's it. That was my minimum viable product. MVP equals minimum viable product, not maximum vanity project. And here's what nobody tells you. Bookkeeping is not about math genius status. It's about stability. You're not building a rocket ship. You're building a glider. Part 2, your $20 MVP. When I started, I didn't build a massive agency. I bought a domain for about $20. That was my runway. Then I used AI as my co-founder. Bookkeeping client contract, drafted with AI. Bookkeeping workflows, built with AI. CRM system, structured with AI. Marketing automations, mapped with AI. In 2026, AI is your unpaid operations assistant. If you're not using it, you're choosing hard mode. Here's what I didn't do. No expensive branding package, no $5,000 website, no giant software stack, because that's Langley thinking. More engine. Instead, I focused on balance, legal foundation, basic online presence, actual skill development, getting clients. Control first, power second. Part 3, balance before power. The Wright brothers obsessed over balance. They studied how birds tilted their wings. They realized flight wasn't about brute force. It was about control in the air. And your bookkeeping business is the same. Days 1 through 7, form your LLC, get an EIN, open business bank account. Structure. Days 8 through 15, simple website, Google Business Profile, QuickBooks Online Accountant account. Visibility. Then comes skill. Accounting basics, profit and loss, balance sheet, debits and credits. QuickBooks, bank feeds, categorizing transactions, reconciliations, generating financial reports. Accounting is the rule book. QuickBooks is the cockpit. If you don't understand balance, more clients, more engine will just crash you faster. And here's what nobody tells you. 5 messy clients will overwhelm you. 3 clean clients will build confidence fast. Control first. Part 4, finding lift clients. Now let's talk about lift. You don't need 50 clients, you need 5 at $300 to $500 per month. That's real recurring revenue. How do you get them? There are all kinds of ways, but here are 4. Social media, go public, talk about it everywhere. Cold outreach, local CPAs. Social media is just saying, I have a bookkeeping business. I help small businesses track where their money's going. Simple. Cold outreach, target small businesses 3 to 5 years old, big enough to feel bookkeeping pain, too small for in-home accountants. And the CPA strategy, this is huge. CPAs love taxes. They tolerate bookkeeping. If you bring them clean books at year end, you become their favorite referral partner. But here's the key. Do not offer tax services. If you compete with them, you lose referrals. Be the balance specialist, not the power-hungry generalist. Part 5, scale without crashing. Langley tried to blast into the air. The Wright brothers built control systems first. In your business, scaling is adding power, more clients, more revenue, maybe contractors, but only after your systems are stable. Once revenue comes in, upgrade your email, add E&O insurance, use scheduling tools, implement e-signature software. And if you want to, you can get AI to build all of this out for you for free. Let the engine grow after the plane flies smoothly. And remember, AI is still your leverage. Use it to refine processes, improve workflows, tighten operations. You're not trying to look impressive. You're trying to stay airborne. Starting a bookkeeping business in 2026 is not about money. It's not about horsepower. It's not about blasting off and hoping you figure it out midair. It's about balance, control, process, recurrence, clarity. I started with $20 in structure, not power. That's the difference between crashing loudly and quietly building something that pays you every single month. If this helped you, like and subscribe. And if you need help with your bookkeeping or help building your own bookkeeping business the Wright Brothers way, reach out and let's build something that actually flies.